Alfred Hayes, and welcome to Smack'em Whack'em. Now, I'm going to make my way very gingerly across this dilapidated place that I find myself in here, meanwhile telling you about what Coliseum Video has in store for you. We are going to feature Bret the Hitman Hart winning the World Wrestling Federation Championship from the flamboyant one, Ric Flair. It's never been seen before, so make sure you are glued to your little screen. Later on, we're going to have another feature. The 505-pound huge sumo star, Yokozuna, will be showing you how he cooks and, what's more, how he eats. Now, you may be wondering why I find myself in such dilapidated circumstances just here. Well, shortly, if you can see by these tools just here, we're going to have somebody in here who is going to show you exactly how to improve your own home. You may learn a thing or two, you may not. However, the two gentlemen who are going to do this are Butch and his cousin Luke, the Bushwhackers. Now, they should be here somewhere.
Here come the Bushwhackers. Hey, Lord Alfred. Always good to meet you. How are you, Lordship?
Fine, thank you,
How are
Butch.
you, Alfred? Good to see you, mate.
Now, chaps, you're here to give this lesson on home improvement.
Yeah.
What exactly are you going to do here?
Well, actually, Lord Alfred, we've been hired, by the biggest construction firm in America, to make this here into a wreck house.
Well, it already looks like a wreck house to me already. What sort of a wreck house?
Well, we're gonna make it into the... Obviously, that's an obvious question. Lord Alfred, we're gonna make it into the Bushwhackers Wrecking Room! You know, mate, a Bushwhackers Wrecking Room!
Oh, yeah, sure, I know
You
that.
look around you, mate!
Okay, but now we have that established. What exactly is the first step to do?
Well, the first step, Lord Alfred, is safety, right, Cousin Luke? That's right, mate. Bushwhacker safety.
Very sensible.
Safety has to be number one, yay! And you know, Cousin Luke? What's that, Cousin Butch? The first thing we're gonna do now, we're gonna make Lord Alfred safe.
Oh, I'm
Bushwhacker safe. Very much so, mate. We need to make you safe, Lord Alfred.
I thought I was safe.
I think the first thing we should put on his head is a helmet. Oh. Right, Cousin Butch? Oh, definitely, mate. That's gonna keep him head safe. Head safe. Put a helmet. Right. You put it on this way, Cousin Butch. How does it feel, Alfred?
It's okay.
Oh, that's good. That looks lovely. Now we need some goggles for Alfred. That's right, mate.
Well,
Goggles for the eye safety. Yeah, okay, Cousin Luke. Put them on. There we are, Alfred. Oh, his head's too big, Cousin Luke. Oh, wait a second. Let's take the hat off and put the That's right, mate. On, That's right, mate. Put the hat... That's it, mate.
Oh, God.
How does that feel, Alfred? There we are. How does that feel, Alfred?
Not too good, quite honestly.
Oh, yeah. Hey, mate, he looks lovely, doesn't he? He looks lovely, mate. You know what we need now? We need you to start and give us some ideas and give us a hand. Hang on a minute, mate. Hang on a minute. We've got to put his belt on so he can put his tools in it. Oh, yeah, mate. I bought this especially long for you, Alfred. Yeah. Hold that, Butch. Hold that, mate. How does he look? How does he look, mate?
Lord Alfred. Well, it's a little bit tight, but listen, I don't want to get my hands dirty doing stuff like this.
Oh, don't worry about it, Lord Alfred. We'll take care of that. We got a special pair of Bushwhacker gloves for you, mate.
Well, I just want to do the commentary of what you
Look at these, mate. Just slip these on anyway. Just slip these on anyway. We just bought these new gloves for you. Here we are, mate. Give me your paw, mate. Don't they look good?
Well, I'm not awfully keen on this.
Oh, lovely.
But I tell you what we're going to do.
Take a look at them, mate.
We're going to join an exclusive Coliseum match here when the Mighty Crush goes into the ring against the Berserker. Let us join that action now.
Are you ready, mate?
No, just a second.
Welcome everyone to Erie, Pennsylvania. Gorilla Monsoon, along with his lordship,
about to
Alfred
make his
Hayes.
way into the ring,
Coliseum
weighing
exclusive, and it
313
is going to be a classic.
Here is the Berserker.
It certainly will be one of my favorite wrestlers there, Berserker. At first I thought this fella was all crude, primitive moves, but since I found out he can execute.
The big guy from Kona, Hawaii, Crush.
you too.
Yes. What a nice young man this is. Crush. Maybe too nice.
Well, quite honestly, I think he could do without smiling. He's got to get some sort of killer instinct installed into himself because he's never going to beat people like the Berserker all the time. He's a nicey fellow like that.
Oh, he can take a page from the Berserker. What is he? A Viking descent, Alfred?
Yes, he is indeed. Norwegian descent is Norge. And I understand that he does definitely speak some Norwegian.
He does.
I've still got to find out what Huss means.
Why don't you ask Mr. Fuji, his former manager?
Well, Fuji, I don't think, has ever heard of Huss. He may have heard it, unless it was Japanese. If it was a Japanese word, maybe he would understand.
Look at these guys looking eye to eye. What a great matchup. Wow. Both guys almost the same size.
Yes, huge man, tall, so tall. I'm not going to say distinguished, though, but rugged and rough. And Crush, his wrestling expertise has definitely improved over the last year or so. He's getting better every time he steps into the ring, but he needs a little more experience. As I said before, a little more killer.
The passionate crowd on hand again here in Erie, Pennsylvania. Keystone State.
It is? Why do they call it the Keystone State?
I don't have a clue. It is the Keystone State.
I understand there's a big bell around here somewhere. Is that true?
The big bell? No, the big bell is in Philadelphia.
Oh, is it?
That's the Liberty Bell.
Oh,
We're a long way from there. We're approximately 300 miles from the Liberty Bell.
Well, maybe one day you'll take me there and I can
Well, that would be nice.
see that
A lot
historic.
of history there.
Absolutely.
Declaration of Independence. A lot of other important documents that just drove you English crazy.
Absolutely, they certainly did. George Washington was another fellow who lived out, I believe, who drove us a little bit balmy in those days.
Oh, look at this. It's power against power now. Sometimes Berserker doesn't have any direction.
No, he lacks that on occasion. You're so right about that. He seems to have been deserted lately by the devious one, Mr. Fuji. However, this moment, he's doing very well for himself. Cross ran a little foolhardily into a big boot there.
Well, I understand that Fuji let this guy go because he wouldn't listen to him. You know,
Yes.
if you have a manager, you're supposed to listen to him.
Or does he listen to anybody?
I don't think so. Wow, nice headbutt by the Berserker. Look at him, he's ready to go.
Yes, he is, and Crush not faring too well here. He's got to wake up. He's got to be more alert. He's got to move a little more quickly around the ring. And Berserker, he's taking this belt away from Crush. In the beginning, Crush had this one sealed and settled, but Berserker faring very well.
Berserker really wound up here. Oh, pile driver coming up.
He's having a job controlling him there. A delay with that.
Oh, he got him.
Did he ever nail him with that? Oh, my word.
Look at the nonchalant cover, though. See, that's what happens. You get a guy who won't listen to you, Alfred.
Yes.
And he should have had a victory right here.
Yes, what would you have told him if you'd been...
Well, all he had to do was reach down and hook a leg, Alfred,
Scoop that
you know,
leg.
and a cradle or something, and he would have had the victory. And a very impressive victory.
And now look at him, he's rushing in now. He's lost all that self-control he had just a few moments ago. But Crush stunned still.
Crush is hurting, no question about that. And right now, he's all tied up.
It appears that the Berserker gets 3/4 of the job done and then goes bananas. He just doesn't...
Loses his concentration.
He loses something, definitely, yes. See, now this is all very good. What is he going to follow this up with?
It might just be those boots. Those strings on those boots may be stopping the flow of blood to the brain. I know.
That's a long flow from there.
Look out. Oh, Crush now. Getting a little bit bent out of shape here. Inverted atomic drop. Yes.
Not the last. Crush shows some aggression. And about time too. Going for his man. That's much, much better.
Well executed backbreaker by the big guy. So enough is enough.
He certainly didn't look like no smile on his face.
It's over.
Very businesslike.
Did he get him?
No, he
No.
just got a 2 there.
Holy mackerel.
So close though.
Close, but no cigar. Oh, look at that.
That is why I think Mr. Fuji abandoned him. He does those incredible things like that.
He just did one of the Rockets splits.
I think Crush is going to apply his patented hold here. The Skull Crusher.
He's got it slapped down. Whether he can hold it on his big guy remains to be seen. Look out.
He's got it there. Very, very well indeed.
Well, he might have maybe a handful of hair too. Be hard not to.
Referee watching this very, very closely, Timothy White.
Let's get the official word.
Here is your winner by submission, Crush!
You know, Albert, I didn't hear the Berserker say anything. I think Timmy took that upon himself rather than let the big guy get some kind of further breakdown.
Well, that was a tremendous start to Smack 'em Whack 'em. Now, I'm still here with the chaps, you can see that. Now, what are you going to do now, fellows?
Well, Walt, the first thing we got to do in our rec room is we want to put a window right in here, right in this wall here, so we can see out of our rec room. That's right, Cuz. That's right. Hey, Cousin Luke, come over here, Alfred. Come over here. Put a window in here, Cousin Luke. Right here, we'll stick a window in here.
Hey, hang on, mate.
What?
Hang on a minute, mate.
What's the matter?
We've got to mark a spot before we put a new window in, mate. We've got to measure up. Have you got your tape, mate?
Oh, yeah, okay, mate. We're going to measure.
Oh, you got to measure up, mate.
You can't put a window in if you don't measure. Oh, that's right, Cousin Luke.
Good thinking, mate.
Okay, mate.
Good thinking.
Thank you, mate.
Okay, mate, I'll measure up this way, mate. You measure the other.
Okay, when you get there.
I'd like it around 12 inches down, mate.
Okay, I've got 4.
4? Yeah, well, we're going between, mate. Call it
I've got
8.
4, you got 12.
We're calling 8, right, mate?
8's fine. 8, yeah.
This way now. We want it over here, mate.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
What do you got now? What do you got?
I got 46, mate.
I got 46, 22.
22?
Yeah.
That's half. No, mate.
Half of that's
Did you go to
90
school, mate?
inches, mate.
No, okay, mate. All you kids at home, remember, you've got to know your multiplications, right, mate?
Oh, yeah, you got it now.
Now, I'll make the spot, mate.
Okay, mate.
I'll make the spot right here. I call that middle, mate.
Is that where you want the window?
Yeah, that's about right, mate. That's about right. Right, mate.
Okay, matey.
How about this, Albert?
I think that's very good.
Oh,
mate.
boy, it's going to be over.
That's
It's going to
the
be
spot,
right
mate.
to see out of our rec room, Cousin Luke.
Stand back, Alfred.
Don't worry,
cousin,
don't
mate.
worry, Alfred. We've done this many times.
That's right, mate. Right there, mate. Butcher's been throwing a hammer since he's a kid, mate. Hey.
Just a minute. I say,
Whoa! Yeah! Oh, Cousin Luke, I think we may have gone a little low.
Only a couple of foot low, mate.
well, I think
But
we're
that's
going
good,
to be
mate.
in
Hold
here.
on.
No worries, Cousin Luke.
Oh.
It'll save us having to get on a chair to look out the window.
That's right, mate. Good thinking, mate.
And even the dog can
Well, I
see
don't
out.
know.
I like it.
I think we're going to be in for a very long day here, if that's the situation.
How about that, Alfred?
It's great, it's really great.
This contest is scheduled Alfred Hayes for this Coliseum exclusive
from the
featuring
Motor
the
City,
Repo Man.
weighing 276 pounds, Repo Man.
Yes. What a daunting task this is for the Repo Man. I've seen him take on everybody else in the World Wrestling Federation of note, and he's been extremely successful. However, this may be a big undertaking that will need all of that rope and that hook that he's holding.
You know, I believe this match came about, Alfred, because the Repo Man got a very impressive win over Tyson.
So he's seeking to destroy the disasters.
Oh, I think so.
Well, if he's taking care of one, maybe he can take care of the other.
Well, he's got the rougher of the two, in my opinion, Alfred.
Definitely with this huge man who makes the ground shake and tremble. Also strikes terror into the heart of his opponents.
Repo a little apprehensive here. May just have bitten off a little bit more than he can chew, Robert.
Well, I've seen that look on his face before. When he sizes up a garage that's difficult to get into, he walks around like that. He looks at them from all angles till he figures out a way how to get inside and repossess the car.
Well, that look comes about, too, when you sort of hear the click of like a shotgun loading.
Right behind your neck.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, power display here by Mr. Quake. Uh-oh.
Yes.
I'm in trouble.
Yes.
He's thinking to himself.
What
I'm
a
in deep
super
trouble.
shot. A super shot there by our cameraman, our Coliseum Video exclusive cameraman.
What a life they lead, Alfred, traveling all over the world, following the World Wrestling Federation.
Everything paid for by Marty Applebaum.
Now I got him!
They told me Marty had deep pockets. Is that true, Alfred?
He certainly does,
I
believe
thought
me.
so. I heard that a number of times. Oh, shoulder block. Doesn't do a thing to Quake.
But it certainly took Repo Man off his feet, stunned him slightly. And we don't often see this happening to Repo Man. He's on the receiving end of a lot of punishment so far.
Look out. Avalanche in the corner. Nowhere to go. I almost lost my mask.
Yes, he did indeed. Nearly
Wow.
knocked it clean off his head. A little readjustment necessary there.
Uh-oh, put his head down. You can't make those kind of mistakes.
Wailing away there, Repo Man. I think for one moment he thought about actually body slamming him, changed his mind and kept wailing away.
Trying to chop down that big tree. Look out. Clothesline off the second turnbuckle on the inside. Sends the big Quake down to the canvas.
Now he's beginning to enjoy himself. That's the first time we've seen that anxious look disappear from his countenance.
You know, I'll give Repo credit. Once he gets you down, he's relentless.
He is indeed. He's a great front runner. He'll stay right on top of his man. I don't know if that's going to do him any good, though, there.
Once in a while, he loses concentration and takes a couple of moments to give us that little laugh.
Yes. He's got the look of victory on his face, but I don't think that could be... Well, it may be. Who can tell? But I was going to say farther from fact here.
Well, he just said, now I got him. And with that, Quake comes out of there. Look out. Steamroller time. Oh, stepped right on his chest.
Caved that sternum right in.
Elbow and no one there.
Earthquake is so agile, but sometimes it's to his own detriment. Watch him if he charges off the ropes. He's very, very fast, but I don't think he can recover that speed now. The situation he's in here looks a little dire.
Well, he's flat on his back, and usually you don't get to see Earthquake in that position very often. And now a blatant chokehold. Pull out all the stops here. Win at any cost. Do whatever you have to. And that's just what Repo's going to have to do, Alfred.
Absolutely, and that's a good idea, too. That's what he should do. He's a very crafty fellow, and he knows how to deal with all sorts of situations. Here's one he's dealing with quite well.
He just realized, Alfred, that he couldn't go up that other side of the turnbuckle. He's not ambidextrous. He had to go around and come back up the other side.
And he made a mistake anyway, because look at this. That gave Earthquake a little bit more time to become adjusted to the situation.
Oh, look out. Power slam. Oh.
And what a mistake that was, going up the wrong side of the ring.
It cost him. It may have cost him the match.
It's a possibility.
Uh-oh.
The tremors are going in there. The Earthquake is coming into full force here. On the Richter scale, 1.
Oh, looked like a 9. Did he make it look easy?
Here is your winner, Earthquake.
Hey, Cousin Luke! What's that, mate? What's that? Wouldn't Mother be proud of us now? Hi, Mum! Hi, Mum! Oh, she would love this, mate. Right, mate, you're coming up the right line, mate. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, we're going to get this window in, Mother, don't worry. You know we've done this many times. Yeah, I know. What's that, mate? Go up, mate. Hey! Hey, Cousin Luke! I think I might have struck something, mate. The saw don't seem to want to go any further. What does it seem like, mate? The plumbing? Oh, I don't know, mate. It just seems like it's a little stuck. Little stuck? Hey, mate, let me put my hand up there and see what it is. Okay, mate. Hey, hang on a minute, mate. I've got something, mate. What do you got there? Hang on. Hey, she's stuck, mate. You had electrical, mate. Oh, it's electrical. Oh, Alfred. Oh, no worries. You got your rubber shoes on, mate. Could you hold this a minute, mate?
Well, just
Butcher's got to go. We've got to
hang
get this window cut out.
I don't think I really ought to touch that. It looks a little dangerous to me. You know, we've seen great action so far, and we've only just scratched the surface of it. Here on Smack 'em Whack 'em, we're going to have a lot more coming up, a lot more Coliseum exclusives.
Oh, Alfred, don't worry about it. You hold on to it, mate. Remember, the bushwhackers never ever put safety second. Safety's first when we have a wrecking home. Wait till the... That's right, mate. The power's off. There's no electricity on. Alfred, come on. Yeah, hold on to it, mate. Don't worry, the power's on, mate. Trust the bushwhackers. Safety first, mate. Safety first. Remember, at home. Oh, yeah, it's off. It's off. No worries. Safety first. We know a lot about
Hold it, mate.
stuff, mate.
Come on, mate. Hold it.
Oh, you got it. You got it. Here we go. Hey, Cousin Luke, I think somebody's turned off the electricity. Mate, it's certainly got awful dark in here. Yeah, you know, mate, I think we better see if we can find that emergency light. That's a good idea, mate. Right. I found it, Cousin Butch. Okay, mate, let's have a look. Oh, no! Oh, hey, Cousin Luke, I think we better pass this on to Mean Gene, who's standing by with Yokozuna. Oh, Butch, you did the CPR chords? Lord, hold, Lord! Come on, cousin, you can do it.
Well, it's become a ritual. This is how the 505-pound Yokozuna maintains his weight. I understand he consumes 15,000, yes, you heard me right, 15,000 calories a day. With me right now, the man himself, Yokozuna, along with his manager, mastermind, Mr. Fuji. Tell us a little bit about what is taking place here at this time, Mr. Fuji.
Let me tell you, Jin-san, first of all, we start up with a little appetizer.
Ah.
And a nice, beautiful steak bar, shrimp, chicken. That's not all. Only 5 to 10 pounds of rice.
5 to 10 pounds of rice.
That's right.
Well, not for all of us, right?
No, cooked steamed rice. Go on. The more he eat, the stronger my Yokozuna will be.
And you contend this is what he has to do to maintain his strength and endurance.
That's right. Every day, 3-4 meals a day. Why, Nessan?
Oh, hey, lovely. How are you? Thank you very much. Wow.
What?
Must get the royal treatment all over the world, literally all over the
Jim.
world.
So beautiful. This is how you wipe your hand now, you know. You prepare yourself for a big meal.
As is the custom in Japan, when we eat the meal, we utilize not the knife and fork, but as I understand it, Yokozuna and Mr. Fuji, we use the chopsticks. You better tell me how to use them.
Chopstick, very, very cute, Jin-san.
The utensil of choice.
Take it, split it in half.
Okay.
Ah, very good, Jin. Scrape it out, scrape it a little bit. Take this.
Talk well. Hey, listen, I'm new to this, pal. Give
You'll
me
learn very quickly.
break
Hey,
here.
Wait, son, like this.
Well, how do you, I mean,
Let me tell you, Gene, if you do not survive on the chopstick, you use your hands.
If I had to do this, I'd eat like a bird. I mean,
More for Yokozuna.
more for Yokozuna? You gotta be kidding me. Speaking of that, what do we kick off the meal?
Oh, Gene, look. Look,
I've lost my chopsticks. Oh, my word. Look at this.
Look.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Is this raw fish?
Yes. And this
Mr.
is
Fuji.
Mustard, raw fish, raw AB shrimp.
No, come on. I'm not going to eat raw fish. Can we hit the broiler a little bit? Oh, look at this.
Look.
Oh,
No, look.
no.
This just warm up for him. Look.
You've got to be
Look at
kidding
this.
me.
Oh, yes, look. Hey, look.
You mean to tell me he eats this much raw fish every day? Huh? I don't know if I can.
Oh, see, I drink them. Grab my hand like this. Hand like
Hey,
this.
you guys are making me nervous here.
Like this.
With the finger?
Yeah. Open your mouth and put it in.
All right, I'll try this. The raw fish, I just can't. I don't know if I can bring myself around.
Go.
This
Yeah,
right here. This good here, good.
Wasabi, very good.
Oh, oh,
So you love it?
oh! What is that?
Wasabi.
Will you laugh? I'm sweating.
No, that's Japanese mustard, very good. That will give you energy. Oshida.
Did you see him wipe out that entire? It was like a buffet in itself, Mr. Fuji. I could possibly no way finish this. As a matter of fact, just watching Yokozuna eat, I'm full. I couldn't eat another thing.
Wait a minute, Gene. So wait a minute. This is just beginning. Wait till the entree comes. Man, this is just beginning for my Yokozuna. Just beginning. 2 plates of sashimi, sushi, gone. Now, that special cook makes special fish for my men.
You mean there's more to come?
Yes. And you'll love it. You'll enjoy it.
Bring it on. I gotta see it to believe it.
Oh,
Wow. All right, Mr. Fuji, Yokozuna, here comes Lou, and here we go. Are you ready for this?
oh, this is just beginning for my Yokozuna. Oh, look.
Whoa!
Entertainment.
Ho, ho, ho.
Look at that. Oh, yeah.
Now, Lou is a hibachi-style chef. Is that what I understand?
That's right.
Oh, what's with the knife? That knife looks to me like it's very, very sharp.
Yeah, it is.
I can imagine. Very good, Lou. How long have you been doing this?
About 6 years.
6 years. He's special chef for Yokozuna, Mr. Fuji?
All the way for the Japan.
Yeah. You like his cooking? What did he say?
It's very good.
Very good.
Oshi, very good.
Oshi. Some of the things he says in Japanese I don't understand. You know me, Mr. Fuji.
Ah,
All right.
oh, look. Not. My
Hey,
Yokozuna
hey.
is getting very upset. But right now for food. Come on, hi.
Okay, yes, sir.
No, take it easy, Yokozuna. Just a minute.
You're being very hard on this man.
No.
He's got a little showbiz in him. He likes to take his time.
I brought all the way from Japan. Yoko is hungry. Must up to nitty-gritty business, eating.
Eating. We're talking turkey,
That's right.
steak, chicken,
Oh, yeah.
rice.
Rice.
What are we going to have here tonight, Lou?
Well, we have a steak and shrimp for 10 people with a huge amount of rice too.
Well, there's only 3 of us, so we couldn't possibly have steak for 10 people.
Uh-huh. Wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute.
No.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that.
Might say maybe 20 people for 3 of us. Huh?
You're kidding me.
No, you wait.
He can't eat after all of the sushi. Not that much, too.
rice.
Look at that.
They're just for Yokozuna.
This is just for Yoko?
Yeah.
Huh.
I am the shrimp.
Look at the shrimp.
Yeah, look.
How many pounds there?
It's about 5 pounds.
5-6 pounds of shrimp, a little butter.
Yep.
This grill must be awfully hot.
Watch it, watch it, watch
Hey,
it. Wait, wait. Don't want to burn your finger, Gene. Take it easy.
You told me.
Take it easy. Yeah, don't. No, 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 no.
No.
Ah,
Gosh.
I am the
Steaks.
steak.
Steaks.
look at that. 5, 9, 10 pieces almost.
Yeah? What kind of steaks are those?
Ribeye steak.
Ribeye steaks. Gosh, you've got way too much food out there for us.
Wait a minute. Do not make my Yokozuna feel bad. He's happy to see that much food. Look at his eyes get bigger and bigger. Look at that. Look at that, Gene. Look at just look at all the food.
Good.
Wow. Good, huh, Gene?
Boy,
Look at
does
that.
that look great. Ribeye steak, medium rare.
Watch his technique of cutting it with his sharp knife.
Oh, that is sharp. Oh, that's just right.
Try, Gene. Will you
going
chop
to.
figure in that lesson?
We'll wait till Yokozuna
No,
is
no,
served.
no, no. We want our invited guests. Oh.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fuji
Oh,
and
you're
Yokozuna,
welcome.
for inviting me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Look at that, huh?
There. That's fine. That's great. I noticed you cut up 2 steaks for Yokozuna.
Oh, wait.
Huh?
Stop it, Gene.
Oh, very good.
Hey. Eat.
Okay, thank you very much.
Wait a minute. Come on, make quick. More steak. Get chop. Yes, more.
What are you talking about?
More. Come on. Come on, cook. Let's go. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no more.
Yes.
You guys got to be
Come
stuck,
on.
Mr. Fuji.
Chop. Come on. Chop. Come on, hayo. Nay, nayo.
You've already served him 9 steaks. He can't take any
Oh,
more.
you wait. Yeah.
Can't eat any more, huh?
Yokozuna is smiling now. Yes. Mike.
This-
Hayo, ne, boy-san.
Easy.
Hayo.
Easy,
Hayo.
Mr. Fuji.
Chop, ne, nayo. Go. You're my Yokozuna smiling. Mr. Fuji very, very happy.
Oh. This guy eats like a horse.
More. Wait, boy-san.
More?
Chop. More steak.
No.
Yes.
Mr. Fuji, I'm not even going to be able to get out of my chair.
Oh, you wait, you will. Oh, yes.
This is incredible. I mean, I
Come
can't
on,
believe it.
steak, now, higher there. Quick.
You got to lighten up on this guy.
Oh, we
Take
came
it
all the way
easy.
from Japan. Oh.
That is the most incredible display I have ever seen in my life. This man has just consumed
Yes.
11 ribeye steaks.
That's not it. Shrimp.
Not anymore.
More. This just beginning, G-san.
Does he do this every day? And this is what makes him Yokozuna. Makes him the champion.
Powerful attitude. Look at that. Look all the shrimp. Oh, stop it in there.
That on top of 11 steaks, you've got 4 or 5 pounds of shrimp, rice.
Higher. What's up? Eat.
I don't think I could take any more.
Why?
I mean, I've eten as much as
Don't
I
you
can eat.
enjoy yourself having dinner with Yokozuna?
Oh, I love it. I
myself?
appreciate the invitation. Excuse me. I just can't eat that much.
Now you believe what I said? Wait. Rice. Go on, boy-san. Come on, higher.
Fried rice?
Oh, yes. Look at that fish. Look at that rice. Look at that. This-
Look at the rice. Oh, gosh, that's just a bit too much for me. I can't believe he has whooped down that whole plate of
You
rice.
saw
How
the
many pounds
plate?
of rice?
Was that a high of rice? Look. Huh? All the shrimp is gone.
No, I'm through. I've had
All
it. Go
the
ahead.
things are
If you want some more, that's great with me. The long and the short of it is, Mr. Fuji, you're telling me that Yokozuna continues to eat like this day in and day out as he wrestles his way through the World Wrestling Federation?
You said it. All the wrestlers that faced my Yokozuna in the WWF are afraid of my Yokozuna. Look at him. Would
So,
you be?
yeah, when they say cooking for the single man, this is what they're talking about? One man eating that much food? How do you say in Japan when it's all over?
Ah, it's all over. It's finished. Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Chotto madere, Ji-san. Now it's time for dessert.
Dessert?
Yes, dessert.
No dessert,
Oh,
Fuji,
pound and
please.
pound of cake,
Oh.
ice cream. Oh,
No.
you love it. Yes, yes.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gorilla Monsoon for Coliseum Home Video. Welcome once again as we take a look, as I'm standing here with the reigning World Wrestling Federation champion, Bret the Hitman Hart. And in this exclusive Coliseum edition, you're going to see some tremendous matches, some matches never seen before. And of course, the most important match, Bret, the one that sticks out in my mind, the one where you defeated Ric Flair for the title. That's one of them. Another one, a very dangerous match, a match that I don't know whether I'd want to sign for or not. That ladder match that you had with Shawn Michaels.
Well, you know, I don't even, you know, sometimes I have to ask myself, why did I sign for that steel ladder match with Shawn Michaels? I think what it was the challenge, you know. Shawn Michaels thought maybe he had something over me, thought he was going to get to me by having a match with me that nobody ever had before. But Shawn Michaels, he's a great wrestler, was a great wrestler in the ring in that match. But I do know one thing, Shawn Michaels, even on his best day, even in a steel ladder match, couldn't get past the excellence of
Let me ask you this, Bret. I'm sure this question looms strongly in a lot of minds of a lot of people. Do you think that Shawn Michaels had ladder matches before? I know you didn't.
Yeah, no, I have reason to believe that Shawn Michaels had a ladder match before. Otherwise, I don't know who came up with the concept.
Very unusual and very
match.
dangerous.
Yes.
No question about it. Well, we're going to delve into the mind as we go along on this particular edition for Coliseum Home Video and get into the head of Bret the Hitman Hart, reigning WWF champion. Right now, let's go into the archives, drag out that match, the dreaded ladder match. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a ladder match scheduled for the Intercontinental title. Introducing first, the challenger, escorted to the ring by sensational Jerry, weighing in at 240 pounds, untailing from San Antonio, Texas. Here is Shawn Michaels.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Portland, Maine. Gorilla Monsoon along with Alfred Hayes for this unbelievable Intercontinental ladder match. Alfred, first time ever, I'm sure, in the history of the World Wrestling Federation, the Intercontinental belt is going to be decided by a ladder match.
Absolutely, I've never seen a title match that's been decided in such a manner before, ever. You're right, it's the first and it's extremely unusual. Very rare.
And what a match it's going to be. Talk about guys with tremendous qualifications. The challenger right here, Shawn Michaels, is going to face the excellence of excellence.
Weighing in at 234 pounds and hailing from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Here is the World Wrestling Federation Intercontinental Champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Bret the Hitman Hart taking on all challengers in any kind of match. He doesn't care.
He really doesn't, and I saw him testing that ladder as he walked through. Perhaps when his introductory music was his exclusion to Bret the Hitman Hart dies a little bit. So like you and invite myself, and maybe all the people here who are listening to us today about the rudiments of a ladder title match.
You know, Alfred, most unusual because for all intents and purposes, Bret the Hitman has lost that belt right now. He has to surrender that belt to the referee. It will be hung from a cable and raised inside the ring. And whoever gets the ladder, gets it up there in the proper position and can reach the belt, will own it.
That's a thought. Yes, absolutely, he has. And there is this instant now when both men really are starting from scratch, and they are both, in fact, challengers for
They're
that belt.
both beltless at this particular point in time.
And there it goes. A last-minute scrutiny of that belt.
How much outside interference, Alfred, do you think you're going to get here? from sensational Sherry.
Well, she doesn't interfere in the matches.
Not unless you give her an opportunity. The bell's gone.
She is a
Look at
very
that. What is it? 12 feet high. Perhaps 14.
I would say yes.
And still climbing.
Yes, still going up. Still soaring aloft, you might say. Now, they have to go outside the ring.
They have to go out, get the ladder, bring it in, when you think that you have your man in a compromised position.
That's all they have to do.
Absolutely. Especially with that witch running around down there.
She's not going to interfere.
Oh, no. I take you at your word, Albert. Shawn Michaels would love nothing better than to get his hands on the Intercontinental title. I'll tell you what, he'd make a heck of a champion, too.
Well, he has tried extremely hard for that particular trinket, that belt, but so far he's been unsuccessful. However, with this unique type of title contest, he may prove to be better than Bret Hart. Nice move.
What a backdrop by the Hitman. Either one of these individuals has ever been in a ring.
No, I don't. I really do doubt it. I mean, in my lifetime, I've probably only seen 2 ladder matches. I've never seen a total ladder match.
I understand there was a shotgun involved in one of them, Albert. Is that correct? Oh,
that was another match. A different kind of match.
I lost control. Hitman gaining control here. Wow. What an uppercut. Now would be a good time to go get the ladder. Maybe not.
I think a little bit early yet, don't you? Both these men have tremendous stamina, and both of them are right on top of their physical condition. I would imagine that they'll try and wear each other down, definitely, like you say, but
that's the key. Of course, it wouldn't surprise me if Scary Sherry went over there and grabbed it.
Well, that's a big ladder. A very heavy ladder.
She's a big one, too, Alfred. You know, she may outweigh Shawn.
She's a big girl. She really is a big girl. She's such a beautiful young lady, though.
And got a tattoo right on her breast, Alfred. Did you see that?
I did.
It's right there. Well, wait till we get another close-up. I'll show you.
I don't look at things like that.
Oh. Sorry, there it is. Hanging there, well out of the reach. Of course, without that ladder. Wow, nice move downstairs into the breadbasket. Shawn taking a look. This may be the opportunity he's been waiting for. Oh, that is a long way away.
It is a long way. I think he's a little too optimistic here. One shot is not going to get rid of Bret Hart. We know that from past occurrences. We've seen this man absorb so much punishment and still come back for a fiery success. Look at him, he is the alert. He knows what's going on.
Hitman's ready to climb. Well, Hitman pretty smart there. Let Shawn Michaels do all the work.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all.
Now the ladder, of course, very close in proximity to the ring.
Oh, what a blow to the left shoulder that was of Michaels.
Now, why would the Hitman want him back inside?
Well, he's a very nice sort of a person. He likes a clean-cut victory.
Yeah, but that's less room for the ladder.
Yes, it is. Well, maybe he's going to soften him up a little bit more, then toss him outside. No, he's not. I beg your pardon.
Well, Bret's going out after the ladder himself. Not only is this match unique, now look at that. I told you, Albert. If I were the type of guy to say I told you so, now would be the time to say it.
I think it would indeed, and now look at this. A page out of Bret Hart.
Hey, Bret, turn around. Pay attention. He's about to lose his title. Wow, what a last-minute save.
Surely they're not going to wrestle in this ring with that ladder there.
They certainly are.
That's extremely dangerous.
I was about to say one of the most dangerous matches that I know of.
Indeed.
A steel ladder inside the squared circle. Sherry screaming. Brett going up. He's got to go up. He's got to go up higher now. Oh, there goes the ladder down. I'm glad I wasn't under it.
Me too. And I'm pleased it went that way rather than the other. But Michaels now, if he stays on top like he is, he's got to put that ladder back up himself.
Of course, no referees inside the ring. A couple of them wandering around the outside. Pinfalls don't count, submissions don't count. The only thing that counts is get on that ladder, climb up to the very top, and get the belt.
Yes, possession of that belt is all important.
What's he doing now? Oh, no! He's using it as a ramrod! Shawn Michaels just ramming the steel ladder into the gut of the Hitman.
Well, that's not against the rules, is it?
Not that I know of.
Not that I know of.
See, the rules are very simple for this match, Alfred. The rules are, there are none.
Yes, I know the rules, yes.
Oh, he rammed it that time, but right into the steel pipe.
And it's got stuck.
He's setting it up in the corner here, perhaps looking to ram now the champion into that ladder.
Yes, I can read his thoughts. If he rams hard into that steel ladder there, that will definitely incapacitate him, and then he'll have plenty of time to climb up the ladder to get the belt.
Ooh. Oh, look at that go by the Hitman. Desperation moves. Oh, she's upset, Alfred.
She is indeed, but she's only waking up the champion. Or he's not the champion now, is he? He's just a challenger.
He really isn't. Oh, there it is. That could be the beginning of the end right there.
Another thing, of course, is that a draw doesn't solve anything in this match.
Oh, there is no. There cannot be a draw here.
There is no such thing as a draw.
Absolutely not. There cannot be a draw. Someone will win the title right here. And it looks like Shawn is in a perfect position to do just that.
He's in a good situation now. Hot right out. Elbow completely on his back. Oh, he's got his head.
Well, Shawn Michaels was climbing the wrong side of the line. Can you believe it? He almost had it. He had his hands on him. Oh, Dorado fell right on top of him.
Oh, that's knocked him out for sure. That heavy steel ladder right over the face of the pretty one, the toy boy.
Being consoled from the outside. And look at this. Oh, Brett. Gotta go up a little higher, Brett. Stretching to reach it. Oh, look at them both up there now.
Oh, good move by Michaels. A brilliant move. And I think this may win the championship for him. Although you can never count hard out. Look at him. That's incredible. He was back on his hands and knees after that heavy blow to the collar.
This capacity crowd here in Portland, Maine has just gone bananas here in anticipation of the Intercontinental title changing hands. Oh, look at this now. Brett's right there. What a mistake that is.
That seemed to be definitely a mistake. And I would say, well, look at this.
You know, this is the most unusual ladder, Alfred. You obviously can climb either side.
It looks that way. Hart is trying to close it. And Michael's trying to open it. Well,
that ladder's not going to be worth anything when it's closed.
I don't like ladders anyway. They're bad luck.
Well, this one's going to bring some good luck to somebody. See, now if the belt were in the corner, Shawn would have had it by now.
Yes, he would have indeed. What a most unusual situation this is for both these men to find themselves in, but they both agreed to it. They signed the small print.
Shawn setting it up, but the Hitman comes out strong here. Beautiful closing. What a shot by Brett.
And that was such a hard shot. It hit Michaels in the face and then drove the back of his head into the ring floor, and that must have surely knocked him out. But he seems to be recovering. Quite incredible, this. Look at this particular move.
Beautiful slingshot. Talk about unusual matches. We've got it for you right here.
And look at Sherry, she's beside herself with frustration and anger here of what is happening to her man.
Backbreaker coming up.
And that's why you find the phrase excellence of execution, because that's exactly what that was.
And it comes. Hitman positioning the ladder right where he wants it. Got the upper hand, reaching up. He can't grab it. He didn't go high enough. What a mistake. He needed to go up one more rung, Alfred.
Well, yes, he did, but he also needed to give one more shot to Michaels. As we said in the beginning, both these men have tremendous stamina.
An attestment to the physical condition of the superstars here in the World Wrestling Federation.
It certainly is, and a very, very visible one at that. Everybody here can see which man has conditioned himself, well, either men for that point, conditioned himself so well, it shows.
Shawn going for the ladder. Hitman going to the ropes. Shawn setting it up exactly where he wants it. Bret still not on his feet yet. Uh-oh, look out. One man going up each side of the ladder.
And that belt swinging precariously. Oh!
And the ladder went down again.
And even more precarious for those two.
I was never involved in one of these.
Oh, I haven't watched this. Me neither. I certainly wouldn't want to be involved in such a dangerous, dangerous match as this.
This could terminate your career. Oh, look at that from the outside. Sherry reaching in and grabbing the foot. Oh, there's that patented reverse crescent kick.
And so well executed there by Michaels. And this time it definitely does look as if Hart is down and out. He is laboring very heavily now.
Oh, an opportunity here for Michaels to seize. Here he comes. Side suplex.
Hart going down very heavily indeed. No protection there. He didn't put his arms out to break the fall. He went straight on the back of his head. Michaels, has he got enough strength to get that steel ladder up? Yes, easily.
Things not looking good for the Hitman. And this capacity crowd here, Portland, sensing that. Trying to get that adrenaline flow to the body of the Hitman, but he's still down, flat on his back. He's got to go up one more run. Why does he realize it? Oh, look at that.
Oh, what an unfortunate situation to be formed. The challenger here. Michaels, he's down outside the ring.
The ladder tipped over. Shawn Michaels was clotheslined right on the top rope. And now the Hitman's up there. Now he's up high enough. Now he can get it. Yes!
Finishing winner, and still leading it. Bret the Hitman Hart.
Everyone certainly will remember this ladder match for quite some time to come, including yours truly, along with His Lordship Albert Hayes.
Ladder match extremely dangerous to say the least, Bret. Congratulations on a tremendous victory. You know, you're going down in the annals of history as the only WWF champion to defend that title more times than anyone else in the history of the World Wrestling Federation. In fact, just a few short days after obtaining the title, you had an opportunity to be challenged by the one-time Ugandan giant Kamala before coming under the tutelage of the Slickster. Now here's a guy, a Hitman, that outweighed you by a couple of 100 pounds. How do you prepare for someone like that?
Well, it was the same thing I've always said to myself. Here was a chance for me to prove why I was the World Wrestling Federation champion, to take on all challenges. I wasn't going to hide behind this title. It took me so long to win the World Wrestling Federation title. It was a dream come true. And I promised myself and I promised all my fans that I would defend this title against anybody and everybody. And Kamala, sure, he outweighed me. He's a big guy. He was a guy with a tremendous reputation. But I had to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that I was the excellence of execution.
Boy, and it's so important when you step in there and you're facing someone with a reputation of a Kamala who outweighs you by 200 pounds, plus knowing that the gold is on the line. Let's take a look right now as we reach back into that vault and take another perspective look at reigning WWF champion Bret the Hitman Hart.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest
please be quiet,
is scheduled for
Lord
the
I'd like to
World
hear this.
Wrestling Federation title.
Because this
But
is a match
first,
for the gold.
introducing the manager, Dr. Harvey Whipple.
I could skip this though.
I want everybody in this arena to stand up and show respect for your next World Wrestling Federation champion. Led down the aisle by the great Kim Shee. Here's the Ugandan giant, the mighty Kamala.
This wild beast, Kamala, on the way to the ring. I cannot understand why such a powerful individual puts up with the inhumane treatment he suffers at the hands of Harvey Whippleman, and especially Kim Shee. I don't like that guy one bit.
They know how to guide this fellow.
Guide? It is not a matter of guiding.
Career along a successful path. They've done very well for him.
Oh, please.
And I think they've done very well for themselves in the process.
You know that these two are they're just two avarice individuals looking to take as much as they can from Kamala.
I don't entirely disagree. At the same time, they're making Kamala a threat to the World Wrestling Federation Championship, and I think he could pull it off for them.
Well, it would certainly be a mighty feat if he were to take the gold from Bret the Hitman Hart. He only happens to be the most skilled superstar in the singles ranks, one of the most admired and respected individuals in the World Wrestling Federation. I do not think of another individual who has worn the gold more proudly than the Hitman.
No, that's very, very true. But give me your assessment of what Bret Hart has got to do here against Kamala to retain that piece of gold that adorns his waist.
Well, first of all, he cannot allow himself to be trapped in a corner. He's going to have to keep his distance, pick his shots carefully, and when he does move in, he has to make them count.
That's a very, very good assessment. I hope he takes that into mind, although you're not close enough to give him that
Well, Bret Hart
advice.
has achieved enough success, Lord Alfred Hayes. I don't think he needs any of my help.
I don't think he does either.
This is one of my favorite parts of an encounter involving the Hitman. Always goes to ringside and finds some youngster who's going to take those Hitman shades home and keep them as a memento for the rest of his life, I'm sure.
He certainly will do. I know that. Now, it looks as if Kim Shee and Whippleman have got their man ready. He's poised in that corner over there. They've boosted his confidence, and this is a tremendous opportunity for these two young, likable people, Whippleman and Kim Shee, to achieve the crowning glory of the World Wrestling Federation.
I don't think they fed Kamala. He looks to be very hungry, Lord Alfred Hayes.
Yes, he does look a bit hungry. A good look at the concentration on the face of the champion just then.
The Hitman always has such a determined look on his face, Lord Alfred Hayes. Really doesn't show any emotion in there. Makes it very tough for an opponent to get a good read on the champion.
That is absolutely true. That is one of his assets.
Very elusive.
Kim Shee asking for a little quietness, I think, from the surrounding people here. Or is it he's trying to get Kamala's attention?
I really could not tell you. That is a very strange communication network they have. Is it, the pounding on the canvas may send a message to Kamala? I don't know.
Yes, it might be. It might be like the Bush telegraph.
Morse code.
Yes.
But Hitman, oblivious to all that, he's got a mission in there, and that is to defeat the Mighty One. So far, he is doing a very good job at that.
Well, he's howling like a banshee just now, but I don't think that's pain. I think that's just anger and a little frustration combined.
Hitman set into the corner, uses that quickness to slip out of the way, and immediately goes back to the left arm. It appears that the Hitman has chosen a method today of breaking down Kamala part by part.
It would look that way. You're absolutely right, Sean. Once again, a good assessment by you, but look at that. You see, he has great skills, Kamala.
But not the quickness the Hitman has.
No, definitely not.
And he certainly has the advantage in that department. Drop kick almost takes Kamala off his feet.
And back to that same body part, the left arm, working on Kamala consistently, and that is the hallmark of this great champion, Bret Hart. Find that one weakness, if any part of Kamala is weak,
now,
and work on it.
Attempting to use the test of strength here.
And there is also some sort of psychological ploy there, because this is the arm that Bret Hart has been working on to weaken. But he's putting that one aloft for Bret Hart to grab. I think he has subterfuge in mind.
Well, at least chicanery.
Yes.
Say the least, Lord Alfred Hayes. I don't think the Hitman is going to be sucked in, though.
No, not unless he is evolving some plan of his own. You see, he does speak Swahili. You heard that?
How can you understand anything in mumbling under that mask? Why doesn't he take it off?
Well,
why is he afraid to let his identity be known?
Well, probably don't know him anyway.
Perhaps he's wanted by the law.
I would say it's highly possible.
Or an irate wife. Perhaps he owes alimony somewhere.
I would say all of those things are very possible.
Bret Hart thinking about this one, mulling it over.
Maybe you'll find Livingstone behind that mask.
I highly doubt that. And again, the Hitman, not quite sure what to do here. You have to imagine Kamala is going to possess more power than the Hitman. But the Hitman saw it coming. And sometimes, Lord Alfred Hayes, simple tactics are the most effective, as we saw right there.
Well, there was a primitive little move that Kamala had in mind, but what Hart has done to him.
Let that be a lesson learned. Don't come into the ring barefoot.
No.
Wear your shoes, just like your mom used to tell you.
And Hart's been treading on his toes.
Yes. Trying with the shoulder now. Rocking Kamala. But when the Hitman comes off the third time, Kamala sends him to the canvas in a hurry.
And that was beautifully achieved there by Kamala. He allowed Hart to think he was just a primitive person right out of the jungle of Uganda. And yet he came up with that brilliant move. That was nicely done, well executed by Kamala.
And that move shook the Hitman up enough he could not elude those blows from Kamala. Wise seems to be shaken up a bit.
Yes, he is indeed, and it's not often we see the champion shaken up so early in a match.
Oh.
They have been resting, I know, for about 5 or 6 minutes, but even so, Hart usually goes a lot longer than that against the toughest opponents without showing any signs of disparity at all.
Wouldn't you say, Lord Alfred Hayes, this is where the danger lies if he is going to allow Kamala to get a hold of him.
Oh, gosh, brilliant. Absolutely astoundingly brilliant.
Spin kick. Connects to the face of the Hitman. You saw what happened. And could this turn this encounter around? Remember, folks, the World Wrestling Federation Championship is at stake in this battle. Kamala could be the new WWF title holder.
Well, he came into this match a very much underrated underdog, and yet look at him. He has commanded most of this match, And Hart hasn't looked in good championship shape at all.
A victory here would certainly rock the foundation of the World Wrestling Federation, no doubt about it.
Absolutely. But Hart, known for his courage, known for his tenacity, is still hanging in there.
History could be written here today. And Whippleman and Kimchi, though we cannot see his face, appear to be confident at this point, and I have to admit with good reason.
Yes, in fact, Whippleman was looking slightly cocky just there.
Bret Hart using desperate tactics at this point. He knew he had to get away from Kamala. This time sees the foot coming in. Slips around. Slams Kamala to the canvas. Can he keep him down? No. Oh, and catapults the champion right over the referee.
What power. Possessed by Kamala. They were really slick moves too by Bret Hart. And now he's using a little primitive action of his own.
Pounding away on the cranium of the large Ugandan. That's a tough bowl to crack.
It is indeed. Oh, good shot.
Kamala makes a mistake of charging in. Bret the Hitman Hart off the second rope. Comes across with a clothesline. Here's the cover. No.
Some tremendous power there being shown by Kamala because the champion flattened him twice with two huge blows, but Kamala still going. But only just.
Monkey flip sends Kamala to the center of the ring. Bret the Hitman Hart off the second rope again. Pinpoint accuracy with that elbow. Now let's see if he can strap in the sharpshooter. And what is Harvey Whippleman and Kimchi? What are they doing on the apron?
Well, I would imagine they had some... Oh! I was going to say they had some contingency for a thing like this, but he's got it!
Rolls him up!
Whoa!
And Kimchi and Harvey Whippleman's attempted axe fails here. But although it is official, Bret the Hitman Hart victorious. But the chicanery continues here at Lord Alfred Hayes on the part of Kimchi, Harvey Whippleman, and the mighty Kamala.
Whippleman's never going to walk again.
He's been pancaked.
That's the finish of Whippleman, that's for sure.
And Bret Hart cleans house. He should send that pipsqueak over the top rope as well.
Well, there's a little more rubbish to be disposed of.
Just rewards. I've been waiting to see something like that for a long time, Lord Alfred Hayes. And literally kicks him out of the ring. He had no right to be in there, and perhaps he will stay away for some time. Nonetheless, Bret the Hitman Hart retains the World Wrestling Federation Championship, Lord Alfred Hayes.
A most courageous display by that young man, the champion. He is indeed a worthy champion, and that's exactly why he is Bret the Hitman Hart, the greatest champion of all time.
Well, the time is upon us, the time that everyone's been waiting for. The fax lines have been hot. The mail drop has been tremendous. The phone calls keep coming and coming in the Coliseum. When are we going to see the match that brought the title to Bret the Hitman Hart? The match in which he had to defeat reigning champion at that time, Ric Flair. We're going to see that match right now. Bret, I want to get into your head a little bit. You know and I know that Ric Flair had a tremendous reputation, had a tremendous amount of experience, and a tremendous amount of willpower. How on earth do you get set up and get ready to step into that squared circle and hope to walk out of there with the gold?
Well, you know, Gorilla, the one thing that I had for me, this was my only shot. I didn't have a lot of shots. It wasn't like a rematch or anything. This was it. This was my one shot, and it was in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. And that's a place where I wrestled years and years ago.
Hometown of your dad.
Basically a hometown of my father. And it was a chance for me. I don't know, I just psyched myself up, and I thought about that one match for so long that when I went in that ring, there was absolutely nothing in the world that Ric Flair was gonna do to stop me. I was not gonna be stopped by Ric Flair under any circumstances. And you know, it's a surprising fact to a lot of people, but in this same match, I sprained my ankle in the first 2 or 3 minutes of that match, and I dislocated a finger, but nothing, absolutely nothing was gonna stop the excellence of execution from being excellent.
I remember that. Well, the time is upon us. never before seen. It's going to be seen right now here on this very exclusive Coliseum home video. And you asked for it, you got it. Here it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Coliseum exclusive
for one fall
here in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada.
Wrestling
Gorilla Monsoon along with his lordship, Clifford Hayes.
Easy for you to say, the Saska.
You know, Albert, that this is the hometown of the father of wrestling right there. Bret the Hitman Hart Stewart.
I didn't know that. I thought he was born and bred in Calgary.
Absolutely not. Saskatoon was where he was born and bred. And what a golden opportunity for Bret the Hitman Hart, as he's going to get a crack at the WWF title.
Well, good for him, and I'm sure there's many of his family who still live here in Saskatoon who are in attendance here. In fact, there must be lots and lots of them because I can hear a lot of cheering.
Boy, there's hearts all over the place, Albert.
Have a heart.
Just in his family alone, I believe there was 13
children.
Oh,
gosh. How many sons, how many daughters? Any idea?
I think there was 7 boys, 6 girls.
6, 7. That's 13. You're right. That's very good.
There he comes.
Accompanied down the aisle by his
reigning WWF champion,
Mr. Perfect
Ric Flair,
from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Combination these two have turned out to be. The floor is what Mr. Perfect, the guiding light there behind Ric Flair, the champion. And he certainly has shown him the way to scale that ladder right to the very zenith of the World Wrestling Federation. And I must say that this man is not only colourful, but he is great in everything he does. Ric Flair, a true champion's champion.
He's not a buckhead in ball either, Albert. Mr. Perfect. Some things start to get a little bit out of hand.
Well, he keeps the situation well in hand. You're absolutely right. If he does become involved when it's necessary, and why not?
Bret the Hitman Hart knows what it's like to have that gold around your waist. Former Intercontinental Champion, several occasions in my life. And look at this capacity crowd. They are in for a treat.
They really are. They really are. And as I look in the ring there at Bret Hart, a little bit later on we're going to see him when he's in combat executing some of those moves that he does so wonderfully well. And I always love to use your quotation, the excellence of execution that this man has achieved. You coined such a wonderful quote there.
Well, he certainly does that, Albert. Got all the tools necessary. Spent a lifetime, devoted his entire life to this moment right here.
Yes. You know, another thing I like about Bret Hart is he is so confident, but he's not overconfident. He doesn't smile, he doesn't sneer or snort. He's quite expressionless in many things, but my word, is he businesslike.
And always thinking. 2 or 3 moves ahead constantly. As well, Ric Flair resembles that remark in the same fashion. Tremendous champion. Taking on all comers.
The only difference between these two is not necessarily in skill, size, weight, or ability, but the fact that Flair does sometimes tend to showboat just a fraction too much. Sometimes it's a show of confidence, sometimes it rattles his opponents, but he's not going to rattle Bret Hart in any way whatsoever.
Sometimes his ego, your lordship, just forces him to do that. Makes him do that.
Well, it happens to all of us.
I don't blame him.
No. When I was wrestling, I certainly had an ego, I know that.
Nice hammerlock here by the Hitman, who's talking to the champ, too.
Taunting is a better word, I think. Maybe mocking him a little, do you think?
Well, maybe.
I've never seen Bret Hart do that before, have you?
Might be another nice change of pace for Bret.
Maybe, you're absolutely right. I tell you something, he certainly stepped into the ring here today full of confidence, Mr. Perfect.
He doesn't have a chance. He doesn't have a chance, huh? We'll see. If anybody has a chance, the Hitman does.
Well, Mr. Perfect, a very wise person, very well scored, in the art of how to beat an opponent. Neither him nor Flair ever come to the ring expecting anything else but victory. I like that attitude. They come for a win.
You know, Alfred, when Perfect was the Intercontinental Champion, it was said by people in the know that he was the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
I would have to endorse that remark, yes. What a tremendous battle that would be between Bret Hart and Mr. Perfect, for example.
Oh, boy.
The match
Mr. Perfect and Ric Flair, for that matter.
Well, yes, I'd like to see that too.
I'd buy a ticket for that.
I think I definitely would buy a ticket. I'd buy several tickets for that. I treat my friends, and I don't often do that.
Yes, I've heard that, Alfred.
Incidentally, is that true that Heenan and his colleague, Mean Gene Okerlund, are always running tabs up on you?
Yes, they are, both of them.
They go out to dinner.
Talking about leeches, what a couple of leeches those guys are.
And that fellow, Mean Gene Okerlund, always being so nice to you.
Always to your face, Alfred.
Yes.
But behind your back, it's the big knife right there.
I'm sure of that.
Oh, look at this, a cover! Sort of surprised him more than anything else. You've got to have Flair in a lot more of a compromising position than that.
Yes, he will really suck you in at times, Flair. You'll think he's hurt very, very badly indeed, and he'll bring you right into a trap. He can play the trap better than anybody else I've seen in the World Wrestling Federation.
A little bit early for the sharpshooter. We may see it, though. He just planted one right in the abdomen instead.
Isn't that superb wrestling, Gorilla? Look at that. Self-discipline being shown there by Bret Hart. He's not going to rush into anything foolish. He doesn't step where angels fear to tread. He just waits his time. He is so good with everything he does.
And Ric Flair, the champion, wisely buying himself a little time here.
Yes, out Coliseum cameraman here, giving you some excellent shots. They are so intrepid, they take you right into the action, and if somebody's on the outside, what is the number of that cameraman there?
I believe it's 5, Robert.
Number 5 cameraman, he's always getting some really good stuff on the outside.
Especially when he gets his wake-up call. Then he's really on it.
What about breakfast? Is he on the
Oh, yeah, he's all right for breakfast. Look at this. We've been out here now around 7, 8, maybe close to 10. 10 minutes going. Hitman is yet to break a sweat.
I think you're absolutely right, but for that matter, so is Flair. These men in superb physical condition. Mr. Perfect makes sure that every time Flair steps into the ring, he is in 100% physical condition.
Standing wrist lock by the champion. Challenger with a nice corner on the wrist lock of his own. Took him over with it. Had the leverage. Flair didn't like that.
No, he didn't. And one thing Bret Hart is showing us here, he's got a little increased power in his armory now. He's obviously strengthened that side of his weaponry up. And he's persistent with his hold. He's not breaking out. I really like that. Just bend that rule right to the very edge.
Well, he had a 5 count there to get out. Right on top of everything, as always, strictly business. The Hitman is all business.
Great moves. I just sit here in absolute astonishment at some of the stuff he does. That was a nice short takedown just by the arm alone. Brought him right across the top.
And maintains control with this nice armbar. And Flair obviously in a lot of pain here.
He certainly is, and this is most unusual. The champion not wilting, but certainly hurting.
But you know, Alfred, Flair has so many things in his arsenal. So many things he can put you away with. And you can bet the Hitman knows that.
No, definitely. And look at this. Here's the hallmark of a great wrestler coming back to that left arm of Flair. Once you get a limb injured, look at that.
Oh, right back on it.
Oh, God.
Nice series of moves. Hitman ends up with a hammerlock and right back on that left arm again.
And that, I hate to belabor a saying, but that is absolutely superb execution.
concerned look on the face moments ago of Mr. Perfect.
Well, the controller stayed with Bret Hart now for about the last 5 or so minutes. In the beginning, there were some flashy moves from him that didn't amount to much, and Flair weathered those quite easily, but I don't think he's weathering this one. He's trying to figure something out in his mind how to get away from this persistent holding of his left arm by Bret Hart. Champion's in trouble, Gorilla.
Well, a little bit so, I think, Albert. I think there was a previous injury to that left elbow area. And the Hitman obviously was aware of that and is taking advantage of it. And I don't blame him.
Let him up. Let him go. 1, 2.
Find a spot, go to work on it.
Move it back. 1.
Our third man doing a good job there, very close to the action, right in on everything. So far, he hasn't had to interfere too much. He's not a very tolerant man, this referee.
Right back to that arm wringer and control again. Well, you either go over like that, Alfred, or you break your arm. Yes. It's as simple as that.
Absolutely, and that type of breakage, right in the shoulder socket, you're never going to make a recovery from.
See, now that was a mistake that the Hitman should never make. Walked right in there wide open, thinking he had the champion in a compromising position, but he really didn't.
Well, I suspect you can do that to 99 wrestlers, but Ric Flair is 1 in 100, probably 1 in a million. You just don't get away with it with him.
Now he's going to buy himself a little bit more time here by eliminating the Hitman over the top rope, down to the concrete. Oh, nice shoulder block. Slingshot over the top.
And I was about to say that was good strategy by Flair, but it backfired up to that point. Good backing up move there, kept his balance, did it beautifully. We are watching wrestling at its very, very best here on the World Wrestling Federation and on this Coliseum exclusive.
Boy, this is a classic. Hitman had something going, and then out of nowhere, champion using his expertise stopped him dead in his tracks.
He did indeed, and there was a little bit of showboating there by Flair, and look at that, it's got him into trouble again. Can he do the same thing?
Oh, look at this! We just became X-rated, Alfred.
I think that was some sort of heavenly planet we were watching there. Some heavenly body.
Oh, big backdrop!
Oh, such power! He opened up the limbs of Hart. Look at him, he's thrashing the champion. He's really got him going.
And wisely, once again, Flair going to the outside. You're not going to lose your title out there.
And you're not going to lose your tights either, Alfred.
Absolutely not.
I don't think Mr. Perfect liked that one iota. He's giving some words of advice there to his man, Ric Flair.
Listen, try to keep your tights on.
Yeah,
I think you told him.
Yeah, I think so too. How can you be in oh, look at that. A consecutive, whatever it is, executive.
The executive consultant.
That's the phraseology I was looking for. You get these things up so well.
He just walked into a thumb right in the eye. Champion knows how to buy a little time when he needs it.
I think that might have been a word from Perfect that set that situation in motion. Yes. He always comes up with an answer. And when the questions are changed, he changes the answers too. Very, very good move now by Flair. Pressing this advantage.
That short ramrod, right face first, into the top turnbuckle. All that pressure on the sternum area.
I notice he's favoring the left arm and shoulder though, Flair.
Well, he had it worked on for over 5 minutes. Whoa. Once again, Flair going to that same move in the corner. Well, he just looked at Perfect and said, I got him.
I think he has too. Look at this, Flair really on top of his man. Some nice shots. And Bret Hart, we know he can absorb punishment. We've seen that over the years. We know he can take that and really make a concerted effort to come back against this. I don't know.
Oh, look at this now. Oh, going to work on the left leg of the Hitman. The leg that absorbs all that punishment. And slap on the figure 4.
Absolutely. This is such a championship match. I don't think we're going to see a match like this for a long, long time to come. Good advice there by Perfect.
And the referee moving him back to a neutral corner where he belongs.
Right to the nose. And again. Some short, sharp blows there. And of course, Dave Hebner not able to see that from his side. Flair, such a tactician.
Wow. Reverse knife edge by the champion. Finds the mark.
You keep your mouth shut.
Get out of my way.
Well, that's a silly thing to do. It's not going to endear him to the referee. I always say, like, even if you're telling lies, tell the referee you like him.
Look out! Whoa! Hitman out of there at the last second. That might have knocked him out.
I think it would. He's still a little unsure of himself, the Hitman. Still got those cobwebs upstairs in the head. But Ric Flair, he's suffering from that knee, suffering from the left arm. It's certainly taken a toll on him.
No! Oh, the Hitman's going to return the favor. What a classic confrontation.
Tenacity there, reigned for Bret Hart. He tenaciously hung on to that right leg, and he's going to put him through the mill with this now. He's changed his tactics.
Well, he forgot about the arm, going to work now on the leg, perhaps softening it up for the sharpshooter.
It could be that. It could be, and if it is...
Oh, no! He's going for a figure 4!
Oh, that's a nice move! Is this a history-making move? It could be.
Turn around, fair play here. Hitman surprising the champion.
And the championship will change hands if that's a submission hold.
Absolutely.
So if he submits now, we have a history-making situation.
Absolutely. Not only that, he almost just got pounded out. Another 2 counts.
Oh, look at that. And look at Perfect, too. He's really worried now. Mr. Perfect shouting advice, screaming advice.
Well, let's face it, Alfred. Ric Flair not used to being in the figure 4.
No, he's usually the perpetrator of that particular hold himself. Inches away from that bottom rope. He needs to slide over just...
Another quick 2 count.
You have got to be alert. He's made it.
He made it to the bottom rope. Referee obliged to break the hold now. But what a valiant effort by Bret Hart.
Now, if I'd have been Bret Hart, I wouldn't have broken that. I would have taken the full 5-second count and held that on for as long as I could.
Make the referee break it.
Yes, absolutely. Bret Hart may be just a little too fair-minded. He likes fair play, but hey, you've got to have that killer instinct.
Oh, nice block there. Backslide coming up. Who's going to get it?
Oh, was that 3?
No, 2 count only. Nice move by the Hitman, but the surprise element was there. But you're not going to really surprise a guy like Ric Flair.
No, these fellows have been going hammer and tongue for a long time in the ring. Surely the pace is going to slow down. It's been a blistering pace set by both men, challenger and champion. Look at that cameraman. That's number 5 again with that close-up of Mr.
Certainly
Perfect.
was. And even a more concerned look creeping over the kisser of Mr. Perfect.
Yes, as these minutes and seconds tick by. Yeah! Sleeper hold!
Not one of Bret's favorites. And look at that. Champion turns it to his own advantage immediately.
Oh, he's there with everything. He's up to every test that's been applied to him by the challenger, Bret Hart. A magnificent effort here, not only by the champion, but by the challenger, too. And I don't know, but looking at these two, I would say that the champion is slightly in front.
Look at this, Alfred. Perfect went into his pocket there. No telling what he's got. Small package by the champ. No.
Well, he attempted that once before. It didn't succeed, and it didn't succeed then. Bret Hart has changed his tactics several times during the course of this match. He really can improvise all the way along. Nice.
Double underhook by the champ. What determination by Bret.
He's hung in there through thick and thin. He's dealt many of his own severe blows, but quite honestly, to his consternation, the champion hasn't buckled.
Look out. Oh, he didn't get out of the way that time, did he?
He did not, but that was a little self-destructive also by Flair.
I think that was Excedrin headache number 35, Albert.
I'm inclined to agree with you there, 100%. Wow. Bret Hart almost motionless for a moment there.
Moves like that make me glad I retired. Hard into the corner, look out. Champion more deliberate now with each move.
And not a clean kick out this time by Bret Hart. He's actually weakening. The signs are there. The champion's got him now. The momentum has completely swung in the champion's favor. This is going to be another one of those glorious defense. Well, maybe.
Nice move by the Hitman, but not enough to keep the champ down.
No, I was going to say this is going to develop into another glorious title defense by Flair. He's famous for those.
Ah, here it comes. Here's the figure 4 of his own. He's got it on. Now we'll see what the Hitman's made of.
Well, we certainly will do. We do have some idea of what he's made of, but nobody has escaped from this figure 4. 1, 2, nearly 3.
A little more confident look now on the part of Perfect. And Flair right at home with that patented figure 4 slapped on right in the center of the ring.
And so beautifully applied too. Perfect leverage all the way through there. But has Flair got the strength to make Hart submit?
Well, the more you fight to get out, the more the pressure becomes. The more pain involved.
Indeed. But there's also another factor there. The right leg of Flair, the way he's got that hooked in there, could be coming off his own blood supply to that leg. It could get numb and possibly lose its traction.
Well, he's got it on there. It's cinched up pretty good. Hitman needs to turn over here, Alfred. Would be to his advantage.
Well, he looks like he's going to achieve that.
Now it's even more pressure. Oh, you went around too far. Well, I guess that was intent to make it to the ropes.
I think that was right. I think you're...
How about that, smart guy?
Oh, he's very, very pleased. He's still favoring the left arm from the beating it took before. He's limping slightly, but then I want to see Bret Hart on his feet and see how he's been affected by all this pressure.
Well, that figure 4 takes its toll on the lateral collateral ligaments of the knee, and it's so easy to pop and dislocate that patella, that kneecap. The pain becomes excruciating.
Why don't you keep your mouth shut,
Tell Bret Hart about that. But he is so brave, he is so courageous, this young man, this challenger.
Someone at ringside just said something derogatory to the champion, and he let him know about it.
What did he say?
He said, keep your big mouth shut. He wasn't talking to you, was he, Albert?
I certainly hope not.
No, he was looking at the other direction.
I don't want to incur his wrath. He's a very angry man at times.
Champion seems to be on top of things here, has taken control of this one. And continues to go to work on that left leg of the Hitman.
Gorilla, I gasp in absolute amazement here. The punishment that Hart has taken, he's still in there with a chance. Not a very good chance at the moment. He's suffering very badly, but he's actually still in there. Now, Flair has belabored other opponents like this, and they haven't had, well, as much time in the ring with him.
Complete truth, Alfred. And the Hitman favoring that left leg very strongly. However, he was able to put a little bit of weight on it, Alfred. I was surprised.
Well, that would surprise me too. I want to see him, as I said a couple of minutes ago, back on his feet, see how he fares then.
I'm surprised that Flair doesn't slap it on again. Well, he says we're going to go now. There it is. Oh, he got caught right in the middle of it. What was that close?
Oh, he is so dangerous, Hart. Just when you think you've got him completely and utterly beaten, he'll spring a little surprise on you like that, and that takes you completely unaware. It's demoralizing.
Finding the energy from where I don't know to fire back. The Hitman. Surprising me, Alfred.
Absolutely. Well, he's on his feet now. Maybe we'll be able to observe more closely his ability to be mobile. And it doesn't look too bad for him.
Oh. Unloaded with some right hands here. Got the champ backing up. Whoa! Well, there's a difference between a champion and a challenger.
And that's one reason why Flair is the champion. But this is not a reason I don't like this tactic. Stay inside the ring. You're doing so well there, Flair.
Why go to these high-risk moves?
Absolutely. He's doing so well with what he was doing before.
Oh, look at that. Hitman was playing a little possum there. He got him. He caught him in midair. Look out.
Oh, nicely done. Twisted him in midair. He came down on his right side.
And now the pendulum, it looks, for all intents and purposes, to have swung in the other direction. Another big backdrop.
And again, that all-important twist put into it.
2 count. Whoa, was that close?
2.9, I think, there. So close indeed. What's happened to Flair? He sucked all the energy out of him.
Reverse neck breaker. Looking perfect. He's perhaps seen his meal ticket go out the window.
I think he is here because look at this. Hart in full control and full cry. He is so magnificent in this match. This all-important World Wrestling Federation Championship match.
Hitman, second turnbuckle on the inside. Finds the mark once again with the elbow. Overhooks the leg. Why doesn't he go for the sharpshooter?
I don't know. I really don't understand that tactic. But he knows what he's doing better than us, because a little while ago, everything looked so bleak and black for him and so despairing. But now look at him. He's in full charge. All his authority being stamped on this match.
Suplex well executed. Over for the cover. No. You're not going to beat Flair there.
I don't think so. I really don't think so. Why do you think he's adopting those tactics, Gorilla?
Well, obviously doing a lot of damage and taking a lot of heart out of the champion.
I think so, demoralizing him. But can you do that to a man with an ego like Flair has? Look at Flair, he's stuck. He can't move. What is it?
Well, I think perhaps his hip might have gone out on him, but now they're just exchanging right hands, and the challenger's got the best of it.
As you say, sometimes, Gorilla, maybe the tank has gone empty on Flair.
I don't think so. I think he's hurt, Alfred. He's perched up there now. Look out! Superplex coming up! Oh, yes!
Oh, beautifully. Execution is so beautifully done.
That could be the beginning of the end.
And Hart showing no signs of anything wrong with his legs now.
Now he's going for the sharpshooter. He's got it turned over.
And just look at this. Flair's getting off. And he's trying to detract the referee, but he did
folks. You asked for it, you got it. This is truly a Coliseum home video classic, and this gentleman standing right here with me, Bret the Hitman Hart, has made it that. And Bret the Hitman, you know, in your short reign, your short tenure as WWF champion, you've proven to me that you are going to turn out to be, if not the greatest, one of the greatest champions of all time.
Well, you know, Gorilla, it was you a long time ago, back when I first came into the World Wrestling Federation, that dubbed me the excellence of execution. And over the years, that's exactly what I've tried to do. I've tried to be the best. And, you know, when you got as high as I have right now with the World Wrestling Federation title, there's no stopping. I look forward to stepping in the ring. I look forward to taking on each and every opponent that I can. I want to show everybody that I am the best. And, you know, I want to thank all the people that have supported me over the years. And I'm going to promise one thing. As I hold the World Wrestling Federation Championship belt, I will be always the people's champion.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Oh, it's good to see you back on deck, Lord Alfred. Hey guys, you did a bloody good job with the CPR. Oh, thank you, mate. And Lord Alfred, you'll be pleased to know we're finished with the electrical. We're finished, Alfred.
Oh, you are you? And what's the next lesson, pray?
Oh, the next lesson we got for you, Lord Alfred, is we're gonna do some plumbing, mate. Plumbing, mate, plumbing.
And what's the first step in that, then?
Oh, the first step. Oh, remember the first step? Lord Alfred, the first step is safety first. And you know, we're gonna...
I've heard that before.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, no worries. What's going to say? We've done this before, mate. What we're going to do is we're going to take this sproggle up here, this galvanized sproggle, and we're going to undo it. We're going to put in a big T-piece, and then from that T-piece, we're going to sweat in a joint, take it away, and we're going to make a bushwhacker bathroom for our wrecking room. Bushwhacker bathroom. It's going to be lovely, mate. We're going to have a bathroom. Okay, Cousin Luke, I think it's time to start. Okay, mate. I'll put my goggles on. Okay, mate. Safety first. Okay, time. Loosen up that sproggle, mate. Don't worry, Lord Alfred. Come and have a look here. Don't worry, mate. It's starting to come loose, mate. It's starting to come loose. Okay. Hey, it's only coming on. Oh, you're getting that. It's coming on. Oh, it's raining. It's raining. Let me reverse it. Stick your finger up there, Lord Alfred. Stick your finger there. It's freezing cold. Oh, no. Oh. Hang on. Oh, no. Where did that come from? I can't stand much more of this. Let's get to the action. Let's get to the action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. About to make his way into the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing 288 pounds, Razor Ramon.
He even refers to himself as the bad man. Well, he does. You're absolutely right about that. He's a look-making bad man. Yes, but he is a dashing, handsome Latino who's in with machismo. Well, yes, I have to go along with that. He does have machismo. He has everything else to go with that. Look, that girl is fascinated with me. She was waving to me.
Right at you, Alfred. Right in your face.
No, she was actually waving and cheering, I think, for the...
And his
What a test this is going to be for Razor Ramon.
weighing 328 pounds, from Death 6-Foot Valley, here is The Undertaker.
He is so incredible. Our camera sort of very, very close, but you really cannot define any expression at all in the face of The Undertaker. It was partially in shadow, partially covered by hair, but I don't think he ever shows any expression.
I've never seen it. Oh, it's that other beauty with him, does.
The embalmer. He does a very good embalming job.
They tell me he does. He always has that smell around him, Alfred.
Yes.
Formaldehyde.
Yes, he does indeed. Not very nice, is it?
Rest in peace. He doesn't seem all that impressed, does he?
No. Talking about smells, your friend, Bobby Heenan, always has that smell of mothballs around.
Yes, he does. Well, he's old, Alfred.
Yes. Maybe he'll make a good subject for this fellow one day, the embalmer there, Paul Bearer.
Tremendous crowd on hand for this one. And rightly so, a main event anywhere in the entire world.
Yes, did I detect a worried look there on the face of Razor Ramon? Did I detect maybe a little anxiety?
I might have missed that.
Now he wants to look into the face of The Undertaker again. I don't think he was sure of what he saw first time.
Undertaker followed him right out there. Excuse me. He said, I took a little time by myself here.
I don't think he's completely psyched up for this. He's not ready yet. Now that is a bad, bad sign.
Said, I think I left one of my gold pieces out here somewhere.
Well, he's back inside the ring. And the momentary advantage here.
Well, he did exactly what he wanted to do. If, in fact, that's what he wanted to do. Because he's hitting The Undertaker with everything to the kitchen sink. And he just keeps coming.
Well, they're shattering blows to any normal man, but look at The Undertaker. He walks through them.
Head into the top. Oh, that's what happens when you raise the ire of The Undertaker.
It's not only the steely glare, it's the steely grip too that he applies. Oh, look at that! Now you can see what the effect of that grip is.
Razor just realized I have a tiger by the tail. Look out. Whoa. Caught that size 16 right in the mush, right in the kisser. Razor reeling here. I'll tell you what, I've seen Razor just take guys and manhandle them. Well, he's not manhandling the other guy.
No, he's not. He picks them apart at the seams usually.
Look at this balance. What a tremendous athlete on top of everything else.
And Ramon is taking a pasting here. He's being clobbered from pillar to post by Undertaker. And in the beginning, Undertaker took some extremely heavy shots.
Razor might do well here to take a hike at it.
I think you're right there. Is he in control of his senses enough to realize that himself, though?
Yeah. Sometimes you just get caught up in everything. Now, he just gave a tremendous knee lift, had no effect whatsoever. Undertaker turns around and delivers a slam. How do you deal with that?
I don't know. It's so demoralizing. How can you deal with that?
Oh, nice clothesline, but Undertaker came right down on his feet.
That's the advantage of being 6 feet 10 inches tall. And again to his feet.
And he seems to draw power whenever he needs it from that urn, whatever's in there.
There's some sort of force, mysterious force in that urn. I'm sure, I don't know what. Maybe they have some charge, some current that emits itself to the
ancestor, perhaps.
the brain of the Undertaker, but he draws tremendous strength from that brass urn.
Measuring his spots now, Undertaker, Irish whipping now. Short clothesline, a beauty.
And Razor Ramon completely confused. He's been shocked. He's been beaten. He's been thrown around, tossed around. He's still there, though.
He didn't do his homework, Albert. Razor's got some tremendous things in his arsenal. So far, aside from that bulldog right there, nothing has been too successful. And even that wasn't. Look at The Undertaker. He beat Razor back up.
Yes, he slowed him down slightly, but look at this. I think there's a delayed effect of that now. And look at this. I believe Undertaker is beginning, at long last, to show some signs of wear by this tremendous pounding he's taken.
Razor realizing that as well, is going right out after him. Look out. Steel chair. Oh, right in the back.
Ooh, boy, that was delivered so hard.
But look at right back up again. Rams him into the steel railing. Undertaker got that hair down in front of his eyes. Those are metal steel steps.
And they weigh a ton of those things. You just can't put those
with each minute that goes by here. A lesser man would have been carried out by now.
Definitely. Not only that, a lesser man than Razor would have been carried out because he did take a pounding from The Undertaker. Look, I don't believe it. How is that possible?
Yes, sir. And once again, keeps coming.
What is Razor to do? How is he going to beat this big man? He's got him at his mercy. He's doing everything he wants to.
Well, maybe some hammer and nails, Alfred, to keep him down on the canvas.
What tenacity this ominous person in black possesses.
Well, dropped two beautiful elbows and about to drop another one. Let's see if The Undertaker can get up from this. One more. Yes.
I think he's hurting himself more than The Undertaker.
And 5.
He's dropping his side right across the jaw of The Undertaker there each time. Look at that.
And another one. And look at Paul Bear. Realizing Undertaker could be in trouble here. Oh, give me that early. Look at that.
But look at The Undertaker.
He's sat up again.
He's up again on his feet.
Whoa!
Oh, he's not going to get up from that.
Right between the eyes. He nailed him with that steel urn right between the eyes.
The Razor's got him. I think we're going to see the Razor's Edge in the finish here of almost a legendary figure. The ominous Undertaker, I believe, has met his doom. Paul Bearer cannot believe it. He's repossessed the urn again, but what good is this going to do him if Undertaker can't see it?
No, 2 count is all he could get. Undertaker sits up once again. What a classic confrontation. Oh, look at that. He just made the guy outside.
What power in just that one arm. Lifted him up by his jaw. Razor Ramon, I don't know what is going through his mind, but I think escape might be one of the things running through his mind.
He said, let me out of here. I think there's a phone call for me in the back.
Well, the referee's counting anyway, so no matter what he's doing now, it looks like it's all
He's
over.
leaving. He doesn't want any more part of it, and I don't blame him.
Here is your winner, as the result of a count-out, The Undertaker.
Razor Ramon took a hike ski for himself, couldn't take any more of The Undertaker, consequently got counted out. We'll go home with the short end of the purse money. Who is going to stop The Undertaker? I don't know.
Me neither.
Mate, this is the way it is. Put it right down here, mate. Just stick it here. That's it, mate. It's a good shot.
Hey, Lord Alfred, it's good to see you. Oh, he's feeling nice and dry.
How do you feel, mate? How do you feel, mate?
You know, Lord Alfred, I know you've learned a lot from our home improvements today, and I know everybody else out there has learned an awful lot, but we're running out of time because it's taking a little bit longer than we think, Lord Alfred. So we got a special treat just for you.
Special treat, yes, mate.
You've nearly electrocuted me. You've nearly drowned me.
No.
I don't want any more special treats if you don't mind.
Oh, Lord Alfred, this is the real special treat.
This is a
what
good
we're
one,
gonna
mate.
do is sit you down on that lovely, comfortable chair. Sit him down, cousin.
Come this way,
and then
Alfred.
we're gonna get
Come this
a
way,
big,
mate.
huge television set, and
This
we're
way,
gonna
mate.
let you watch your favorite Coliseum videos.
Coliseums,
Yay!
mate. Coliseum video.
You sit right there, Lord Alfred, and be nice
All
and
the best,
comfortable.
mate. All the best of WWE.
Well, that certainly sounds a little bit better. They really had me frightened out of my life here for a moment ago. You heard what I said before, electrocution, drowning. What else could they have in store? But this is nice. I like this. A good situation.
Right, mate.
They're going to show me my favourite.
Right in front of Alfred,
videos.
mate. Right in front of him.
I rather like that.
TV.
Oh,
And they're going to fetch a
gonna
television,
love this,
especially
mate.
for me.
He's gonna
That
love
I like
this.
also. And I'm going to see my own
Oh, wait a
favourite
second.
Coliseum
Get
videos.
over there. Cousin
Bring
Luke.
it in, chaps.
Come on,
At
mate.
last you're doing
Mate, come on
something
the cord,
constructive.
mate.
You got it. Let you stick it right down there, mate.
That's right, mate.
Oh, I'll plug it in.
Hang on, mate. I'm
There
over
we
the
go.
moon.
Where's the end of it here, Cousin Luke? Let's
You got
plug
it
this
here,
in.
mate.
Okay. I'll plug this in here.
Hang on a minute, Alfred.
Here we go, Lord Alfred. Now listen, mate. We want you to sit down there. We want you to relax. We want you to watch your favorite Coliseum videos that we've picked out especially for you because we know how much you love Coliseum videos. Luke and I, we're going to go and get you some soda pops, we're going to get you some popcorn and anything you want, mate.
Just one thing.
What's that, mate?
No sardine sandwiches.
No sardines?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, Lord Alfred, you enjoy it, mate. Turn it on. We'll be back, okay? Just get started. Come on,
favorite WWF stars, mate. Just watch on. Hang on a minute, mate.
Well, thank goodness they've left for just a few moments. I'll tell you for why, because I'm really nervous when they're there. I hope you learned something of home improvement today. I certainly did. I'll tell you what I learned. Keep your distance away from the bushwhackers when they're doing home improvement. Well, I hope you had a jolly good time. They were great, great matches, the same as Coliseum Video always brings to you. Now, I'm going to watch my favorite Coliseum videos.